Players. We got breaking news. Maine Secretary of State has removed Frumpy Dump from the primary ballot. I declare, honey. I love it here. Maine Secretary of State Sheena Bellows issued her ruling this evening saying that she held a hearing on 3 challenges to the nomination petition of Frumpy to the motherfucking dump for the Republican primary for President of the United States. And she concluded that Frumpy Dump primary position is invalid. Specifically, she finds the declaration on his candidate consent form to be false because he is not qualified to hold the office of the president under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. I declare, honey. Damn, Frump. She concluded that Frumpy Dump, over the course of several months and culminating on January 6, 2021, used a false narrative of election fraud to inflame his supporters and direct them to the Capitol to prevent certification of the 2020 election and the peaceful transfer of power. She also found that Frumpy Dump was aware of the likelihood for violence and at least initially supported its use, given he encouraged it with his rhetoric and took no timely action to stop it. She went on to say that Frumpy Dump's occasional request that the rioters be peaceful and support law enforcement do not immunize his actions. A brief call to obey the law does not erase conduct over the course of months, culminating in a speech on the ellipse. The weight of the evidence makes clear that Frumpy Dump was aware of the tender laid by his multi-month effort to delegitimize a democratic election and then chose to light a match. She concluded that she did not reach this decision lightly. Democracy is sacred. She is mindful that no Secretary of State has ever deprived a presidential candidate of ballot access based on the Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. She then went on to say that no other presidential candidate has ever before engaged in insurrection. She swore to uphold the Constitution, and that is what she's going to do. And she's going to ensure that candidates who appear on the primary ballot are qualified for the office that they seek. So, of course, Frumpy Dump is likely going to appeal this decision. We haven't heard anything from him on Devil is a Lie Social, but his campaign has released this statement, doing what they always do, saying that the Maine Secretary of State is a former ACLU attorney. She's also a Cricket Joe Biden supporter and all this kind of stuff. It's ridiculous and a hot boo-boo shitty mess, in my opinion. Now, the other day, Frumpy Dump got a victory in Michigan. The Michigan Supreme Court actually kept him on the ballot. Those people haven't received any type of threats. At least we haven't seen any reportings of any threats. But Colorado has. You know, they had voted. They had it against Frumpy Dump. They removed him from the ballot. Now Maine is now removing him from the ballot. Let's see how many reports of threats and things like that go into them. Frumpy Dump is just dangerous, and this is ridiculous. But baby, they need to remove him from every state, in my opinion. But I want to know what you think. Put your thoughts in the comments. This is Double D Mova reporting for the Black Accurate News.